Anna Johnston has revealed her secret husband, and now she's about to have a baby. What I'm going to share with you today is so surprising and so well hidden, it will completely change how you see the Johnston family. For years, fans have wondered about Anna's love life. We've seen her deal with dating, her parents' opinions, and her own wish to live life on her own terms. But what we saw on TV was only a small part of the real story. We can now confirm, based on multiple reliable sources and strong evidence we've gathered over months, that Anna Johnston is not single. In fact, she's been secretly married for almost 2 years. But that's not all. The reason this secret is coming out now is even bigger. Anna and her husband are expecting their first baby. She's currently in the final stage of her pregnancy and is due to give birth in just a few weeks. It sounds unbelievable, right? How could something this big stay hidden for so long? Who is her husband? Why all the secrecy? And what does this mean for the future of 7 little Johnstons? Don't worry, we're going to explain everything. We have exclusive details about who Anna's husband is, how they met, their private wedding, and the full timeline of her pregnancy that they kept under wraps. This is a story of love, secrets, and a young woman finally taking control of her life in her own way. To understand how she kept it all secret, we need to go back. Let's rewind to late 2023. During that time, Anna's storyline on the show focused on her becoming more independent, working on her business, and having tension with her parents, Trent and Amber. It seemed like a normal part of growing up. But now, looking back with this new information, we can see the signs were there. They were small, but they were there. Clue number 1. In the earlier seasons, Anna was shown as rebellious and sometimes unsure of herself. But around early 2024, she changed. She seemed more confident, calm, and mature. On the show, it looked like she had grown after moving out. But our sources say that confidence came from being in a loving and stable relationship. She wasn't just standing up to her parents, she had someone in her life who supported her. That quiet strength wasn't just about being independent. It was the strength of a woman who had a partner behind the scenes. Clue number 2. There were times when Anna was away on trips with friends. She posted vague photos with captions like much needed getaway, but there were no pictures of the people she was with. Take May 2024, for example. She posted a photo from the Blue Ridge Mountains. The caption said she was enjoying the peace with her favorite people, but the photo showed only the landscape. Fans asked who she was with, but she didn't answer. Our sources say these trips weren't with girlfriends, they were with her husband. They would go on romantic getaways to nearby places and stay in quiet cabins or small hotels, far from cameras and family. These trips helped them grow their relationship in private. Clue number 3. Her social media became more private. She mostly posted about her business, her dog, and her siblings. There was nothing about her love life. At the time, people thought it was because she was single or just private. But the truth is, she was carefully hiding any sign of her husband. She delayed posting photos, never showed her location in real time, and made sure nothing in the background gave away that she was with someone. She even deleted or avoided posting anything that showed a second plate of food or a man's jacket. She was living 2 lives, the public Anna Johnston from the show and the private Anna Miller, a loving wife. Yes, that's right. Her married name is Anna Miller. So who is the man who won her heart and helped her keep this huge secret? His name is Daniel Miller, and he's not who you'd expect. Daniel is 28 years old, about 4 years older than Anna. He's of average height, not a little person. Our sources say this was one of the reasons they chose to keep their relationship secret. Not because they were ashamed, but because they didn't want public judgment or drama from their community. Daniel is very private. He grew up about an hour away from Forsyth, Georgia. He's a skilled woodworker and carpenter. He owns a small but successful business making custom furniture. He's not on social media, except for a private Facebook account with about 50 friends. He uses it just to stay in touch with close family. He's quiet, hardworking, and has no interest in being famous or on reality TV. He's never even watched a full episode of 7 Little Johnstons. One close friend of the couple told us this about Daniel. Daniel is Anna's rock. He loves her for who she really is, not the TV version. He loves her humor, her strength, her attitude. He finds the whole reality show thing weird and has always protected their relationship. He didn't want it to become a storyline or something people on the internet talk about. Keeping it secret was his only request. So how did they meet? It wasn't through an app or the show. It happened by chance. In fall 2022, Anna went to a local arts and crafts fair in a nearby town, looking for unique items for her online store. Daniel had a booth there showing his handmade furniture. Anna liked his work. They started talking, and they instantly connected. They talked for over an hour, and by the end of it, Daniel, who didn't even know she was famous, asked for her number. They started dating in complete secrecy. For their first few dates, they chose towns where people wouldn't recognize Anna. They went hiking, had picnics, visited museums, normal couple things that Anna usually couldn't do without being noticed. For her, it felt amazing. It was the first relationship she had where there were no cameras, no producers, and no pressure from her family. It was just her own private world. After a year of secret dating, Daniel proposed in October 2023. It wasn't anything big or flashy. It happened during one of their secret weekend trips to a cabin in Tennessee. One of our sources told us it was simple, emotional, and perfect for them. Of course, Anna said yes. But now they had a problem. How do you get married when you're a star on a reality show and your family doesn't even know you're in a relationship? They made a bold choice. They decided to elope. On December 27th, 2023, just 2 days after Christmas, Anna and Daniel drove to a small town in rural Alabama. They had a simple courthouse wedding. Only 2 people were there, Daniel's childhood best friend and his wife. They had helped them keep the secret. Anna didn't wear a big white dress. She wore a simple, elegant cream-colored one. Daniel wore a suit. They exchanged simple wedding rings. No cameras, no producers, no family, just the 4 of them. And the judge point, one of our insiders shared some sweet details about that day. They said Anna cried tears of joy and said that for once she had something in her life that was completely real and untouched by TV. After the wedding, the 4 of them went to a local diner for burgers and milkshakes. It wasn't a fancy wedding, but it was exactly what they wanted. For the next year and a half, Anna lived a double life. To the world, she was the single daughter on 7 little Johnstons. But when filming ended, she'd drive to Daniel's 2-bedroom house, the one where they actually lived together as husband and wife. The house she bought on the show. That was mostly used to film and to keep up the appearance that she was single. When the cameras were around, she stayed there. But her real home was with Daniel. Think about how hard that must have been. Every phone call, every text, every visit had to be carefully planned. She was constantly managing 2 separate lives. That's how much she wanted to protect her relationship. Keeping a marriage secret is hard, but you can plan for it. A pregnancy is harder. It comes with a 9-month deadline. That's where their secret started to fall apart. In March 2025, fans started noticing changes in Anna. She wore big hoodies, loose dresses, and baggy shirts. Her face looked fuller. She stopped posting full-body pictures on Instagram. And when she did, she was often behind something, a dog, a counter, a big purse that covered her stomach. Fans started asking the same question over and over. Is Anna pregnant? Comments and fan forums exploded. When asked, the family denied it. They said Anna had just gained a little weight and that people were being rude. But behind the scenes, something much different was happening. Anna and Daniel found out they were expecting in late 2024. They were thrilled, but also scared. Keeping their marriage secret was one thing. Now they had to hide a pregnancy too. Because Anna is a little person with achondroplasia, her pregnancy was considered high risk. She needed special care. That meant lots of doctor visits. And this is where they almost got caught. To keep things private, Anna went to a doctor in another city, 2 hours away. Daniel went with her every time. At the clinic, she used her legal name, Anna Miller. This was a huge effort, especially while still filming a reality show. One source told us there were a few close calls. For example, one producer asked why Anna needed a whole day off for a dentist appointment. She had to come up with a long story to explain it. The stress was intense. As her baby bump grew, hiding it got harder. On the latest season of the show, she wore dark, flowing tops and often said she was tired to avoid doing too much on camera. What people thought was moodiness was really morning sickness and the exhaustion of a high-risk pregnancy. They didn't plan to reveal the secret. But with the baby due in late summer 2025, probably late July or early August, they knew they couldn't keep it hidden anymore. They had to tell their families before the news got out publicly. So how did the Johnstons react to finding out that Anna had been married for over a year and a half and was about to have a baby? It was explosive. Anna and Daniel told Trent and Amber first. They did it in person without cameras in late May 2025. According to a close family source, the first reaction was shock, then hurt. The problem wasn't who she married. It was the fact that she kept it secret for so long. For 18 months, Anna had been lying to them. They had filmed scenes with her, had dinners with her, talked about her being single, all while she was married and living with someone. They felt betrayed. Amber took it especially hard. She's known on the show as the mom who knows everything. Finding out her daughter kept such a huge secret made her feel like she had failed. There were tears, yelling, and a lot of questions. Why didn't Anna trust them? Why did she feel like she had to lie? Daniel was there for the conversation. He took full responsibility for keeping things secret. He explained that he wanted privacy and didn't want their life to become part of the show. He made it clear that he loved Anna and only wanted to protect her. But when they found out Anna was pregnant, things began to change. The anger started to fade. They were going to be grandparents. That news softened their feelings. Telling the siblings was different. Elizabeth, who is also a mom, understood the most. She was shocked, but quickly supported Anna, especially knowing how hard a high-risk pregnancy can be. Jonah, Emma, and Alex were also shocked, but they got excited once they realized they were going to be an aunt and uncles. They still had questions, but there wasn't the same feeling of betrayal that the parents felt. Right now, the family is still processing everything. The trust between Anna and her parents has been damaged, and it will take time to rebuild. But the coming baby is helping heal the wounds. Trent and Amber have met Daniel a few more times since then, without cameras. They may not fully understand why he hates the spotlight, but they see that he loves Anna, treats her well, and is ready to raise a child with her. Slowly, they are starting to accept him. Now everyone is asking, what does this mean for the future of 7 Little Johnstons? The show is all about a family sharing their lives. Anna's secret marriage and baby go completely against that idea. So what happens now? There are 2 main options. 1. This becomes the biggest story in the show's history. TLC, the network behind the show, might decide to make this a full season. They'll want to show how the family found out, how they reacted, and of course, the birth of the baby. This would bring huge ratings. But here's the problem. Daniel doesn't want to be on TV. At all. He doesn't want his face shown, his job talked about, or his life made public. There might be a compromise. Maybe Daniel will appear, but with his face blurred. Maybe he'll be heard but not seen. Right now, it's being negotiated behind the scenes. If Anna wants to stay on the show, she'll need to find a way to balance Daniel's need for privacy with the network's need for drama. Option 2, Anna leaves the show. She might decide that being a wife and mom just doesn't fit with being on reality TV. She worked hard to be independent, and now she may want her independence from the cameras too. She could choose to live a private life with her husband, raise her child, and run her business out of the spotlight. That would be a big loss for the show because fans love her. But it would be a strong choice, showing she's truly living life on her own terms. If she does leave, the show will have to explain it. They'll probably talk about the marriage and the baby, but maybe Anna just becomes someone they mention from time to time, like other reality shows do with older siblings who move away. Personally, I think it'll be a mix of both. The story is too big to leave out completely. We'll see it on the show, but only the parts Anna is comfortable sharing. We'll probably see her become a mom, but Daniel might barely be shown, if at all. This will be Anna's story, the final chapter in her journey toward independence. So that's it. The incredible story of Anna Johnston's hidden life, a secret romance, a secret wedding, and now A baby that changes everything, that it's a story that redeems everything we thought we knew about her. When you think about it, it's not just a story of deception. It's a story of profound love. The love between two people who wanted to build a foundation for their life together in peace away from the chaos of public opinion. It's the story of a young woman who, after growing up with every aspect of her life, carved out one sacred piece for herself. Can we blame her? Can we blame her for wanting a love story that wasn't a storyline? For wanting a proposal that wasn't produced? For wanting a wedding that wasn't for an audience of millions? Anna Johnston has finally achieved the one thing she has always craved, a life that is truly hers. And now she is about to embark on her greatest adventure yet, motherhood. We here at Reality Rewind wish Anna and her husband Daniel all the happiness in the world. We hope for a safe and healthy delivery for Anna and the baby. We are so excited for this new chapter for her. And of course, we will be watching closely to see how this all unfolds. As soon as the family makes an official public statement or when the baby arrives, we will be here to give you all the updates. This is a developing story and it's one of the biggest we've ever covered. What do you think? Are you shocked? Are you happy? For Anna, do you think her parents have a right to be upset? And what do you think will happen with the show? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. More update. 7 Little Johnstons Anna shocks with rebellious act. Anna Johnston shocks in bare midriff and tight leather. And Anna Johnston's mystery boyfriend wants to be a baby daddy. I will explain everything. 7 Little Johnstons Anna shocks with rebellious act. But why? Fans of 7 Lil Johnston still think Anna Johnston is amazing for being independent and not conforming to family norms. Her most recent act of defiance shocked everyone, including the business owner and fresh college grad. She must have done something right. As the 7 Little Jones show, it's not easy to be different when you come from a traditional home. Having a child who is an exact replica of their parents is not uncommon. Liz is like having an Amber Johnston 2.0. However, there are those relatives who would rather not be another part of the puzzle. Because of this, they depart from the group and pursue their own course of action. Anna Johnston has never been one to follow the crowd, and her followers from 7 Little Johnstons adore her for it. Fans of the Johnston family have been critical of Anna Johnston and her treatment by the rest of the family for a long time. There have been numerous attacks against Anna over the years, and many commentators have voiced their disapproval. On the other hand, many viewers have stated that Anna is their favorite family member. So it seems that this has only increased their affection for her. Fans of the 7 Little Johnstons adore seeing Anna persevere and achieve her goals despite facing extra challenges from within her own family. To top it all off, a lot of people think Anna Johnston should have her own show on TLC so her followers can follow her everywhere she goes. 7 Little Johnston's viewers frequently remark that Anna Johnston is the family's rebel. It appears that her most recent action reflects her intention to do just that. According to her most recent revisions, Anna proceeded with getting a new tattoo. An update on Anna Johnston's tattoo was recently released. Here is the rough draft of the TLC star completing the stencil before she starts stitching. It appears that Anna's new tattoo will cascade down her right hip and encircle her waistline, starting on the right side of her body. Having grown up in a very regimented environment, Anna Johnston is making a bold statement. With this, and her many admirers adore her newfound sense of independence, which she has been able to cultivate since purchasing her own home and stepping out from under her parents' thumb. There was a fan who expressed their joy that Little Johnston is living according to her own rules. Really, Anna? Get it? Exclaimed another TLC audience member. What about Anna living her best life? A third person added, speaking up. Anna Johnston shocks in bare midriff and tight leather, but why? In her most recent Instagram post, Anna Johnston, who stars on TLC's 7 Little Johnstons, buried the lead. 4 separate photographs made up her Instagram post. It was a peculiar assortment of images. Many fans were perplexed by them. On the other hand, the second shot startled her fans. Anna was shown wearing a black crop top with long sleeves and a tight pair of black leather pants. Would you like to view this disturbing photo of Anna Johnston? Feel free to scroll down and have a look at what else she shared. All heart eyes. For 2024. Anna wrote in the description of her Instagram image from 6 hours ago. There was a lovely innocent shot at the top of the cluster. It was perfect for the Christmas season and had a festive vibe. Anna was seen here donning her Christmas jammies as she held her niece Layton. The photo was captured while Anna and Layton stood in front of the Christmas tree. Everyone in the Johnston family wore the same set of pajamas for their Christmas family photos, as fans of the show know. Take a look at the image. Down below, Anna Johnston was seen socializing with pals in the second shot. They seemed to be having a good time as they welcomed the new year side by side. The attire that Anna wore took her admirers by surprise. A form-fitting black crop top with long sleeves was her go-to. At the base, the crop top had silver tassels. She was able to expose her abs in the crop top. Snug black leather pants were Anna Johnston's gold bottoms to complement the crop top. The leather soles clung to her, every curve with an exquisite degree of precision. Below you can see a photo of Anna donning a daring outfit. In her third photo, Emma Johnston is shown sprawled out on the couch, her tummy protruding. Emma let Anna slide onto the couch and lay her back on top of hers. In the snap, her snug leather pants were still on. Take a look at the image down below. In general, the post by Anna Johnston provided minimal background information to elucidate the photographs. Yet the audience was unfazed. They expressed their deep affection for her and her loved ones. Plus, they sent their best wishes for the next year to her. Her provocative clothing didn't appear to concern anyone. Looking through her Instagram feed again, it's clear that bearing all is her style at the moment. Therefore, her followers might not have been that surprised by the dress. Do you have any thoughts about Anna Johnston's attire for the new year? Is that a lot of skin exposed, or does she look lovely? Leave a comment with your answers. Anna Johnston's mystery boyfriend wants to be a baby daddy. Is Anna Johnston's current lover serious enough to be the father of her children? Or is she just teasing her 7 little Johnstons fans? Is she serious, or is she merely an imaginary friend? The opinions of TLC viewers are detailed below. This past January, the adopted daughter of Trent and Amber announced to her followers that she was single. It all started when a fan wanted to know about her partner and dogs. The TLC diva has long been evasive about the guys in her life. So, even if she has denied dating, it looks like she is. A boyfriend named Christopher, also known as Toffer, was the talk of the town by April among 7 little Joneses followers. The Little People Conference was supposedly where Anna Johnston and him first crossed paths last year. She seems hesitant to commit to a long-distance romance, even though Trent Johnston was revealed to know about him in the TLC show teasers.